Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Libra. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. So I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation. But please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're starting off the reading today with the Light Seers Tarot, and then we'll use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot to clarify, the Romance Angels, and then close off the reading with the Soulmates in Separation, Unspoken Love Messages. So let's get into the reading. Angels of Love and Light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love for this week? Please and thank you. Just cutting up the deck for you now. Okay, first card out for you today. We have the Two of Cups. Look at that, guys. How beautiful is that? Wow, let's carry on. The Hierophant in reverse. Okay. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Fool. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups, Page of Swords in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, Justice in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, we have the Page of Wands in reverse, we have the Star in reverse, the Moon in reverse, and the King of Wands with the Nine of Cups. You could be dealing with a Pisces, potentially an Aquarius, maybe even a Libra. We do have Taurus on the table. We have Aries on the table as well. So you could have these placements strongly in your chart, or maybe your person does. But you could be dealing with a fellow air sign, a fire sign, an earth sign, or even a water sign. So pretty much everyone is here, guys. So I hope you can see the cards okay. So let's get into the reading. Wow, okay. So, what I'm feeling predominantly is that there is someone who's most likely going through a breakup, a separation or a divorce as of right now. They've left most likely an unwanted commitment of sorts. They've broken free from this particular situation and they're ready to start a new beginning, or they're getting ready to start a new beginning. I feel like this person has made themselves independent, free and available, and single, okay? So I feel like this person is really quite focusing on their finances right now. They could be closing out a karmic cycle of sorts to do with a karmic partner or a karmic ex or a relatively challenging third-party situation. I feel like this person has realized that this other connection with this other person or situation was really getting them down, was just becoming too much for them. Lots of sleepless nights, insomnia. I'm getting a sense of paranoia as well, guys. I feel like this person may have been very much on the edge, as it were, when it came to their emotions. I feel like they've basically moved on from this other situation because they want more peace in their life. They want things to be more stable, more grounded, more balanced. And they just want to be able to be with someone who's on the kind of same wavelength as them. And I feel like they've realised that where they were before, in this other connection with this other person or in this other situation, they realised that they weren't really getting the true fulfillment from being where they were. So I feel like this person is just taking the necessary time they need at the moment to be able to heal, and they're having this sense of a slow recovery. Okay, guys? I'm also getting the indication that if this love interest is dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, then I feel like lots of other people or themselves are kind of getting like involved, like putting in their 2 pence, as it were. And I feel like your person is getting really frustrated because it's like they want to be able to trust themselves and their own judgment, but potentially they've been so used to listening to other people. So they've kind of taken their opinions as gospel, as it were, and they've valued their opinion and whatever their thoughts are about them as a higher priority, rather than what they are thinking of for themselves and what they are wanting for themselves. So I feel like, in a sense, there may be a little bit of people pleasing here, guys, okay? The other message I'm getting is that this person, more than anything, wants you and them to get together and just not to take life so seriously. This person wants to bring harmony into your life, and they know that by being with you, you would be bringing harmony into their life as well, okay? I'm also picking up on here as well that there is the potential for pregnancy here, guys, as well, with that Two of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles and the Fool. So if you were to kind of get together, as it were, and you were to have a great time, obviously enjoy yourselves, but I'm just letting you know that there is the potential for that here as well. So if that is something that you are not wanting, then just here's a heads up, okay? The other thing as well that I'm picking up on is that this person is stressing because they can't actually stop thinking about you, and all they want is for you and them to get together. This person may be seeing you doing very well for yourself, very self-assured. You know, you have all your ducks in a row, and potentially you have lots of other suitors who are very interested in collaborating with you in some sort of way in relation to work, romantically, friendships, all types of partnerships I'm getting. And I feel like this person is feeling like they are kind of missing out on the opportunity of just being in your life in general and moving things forward with you, okay? The other thing I'm getting is that this person, more than anything, wants to take you out, but they're fearful of coming forward because potentially there could still be a little bit of drama around them as of right now, where there's been a sense of unrequited love with a third party situation of sorts. There's been a breakup of sorts. There's been a lot of disharmony, and just lots of interference by other people. And I feel like your person, more than anything, wants to eventually come forward and bring balance to you, but they're not able to as of yet. They could be going through a lawsuit of sorts as of right now, where they're waiting on some sort of decision, or they're waiting on something that they're needing so that they can move themselves forward. I'm getting the sense of sign on the dotted line, so potentially a document. I'm getting a sense of evidence or proof to do with something. Could be something to do with their family, to do with their children. So they could be going to family court or family support or something along these lines, I'm getting. The other thing as well is that this person, if they're dealing with the karmic partner or the karmic ex, I'm getting the sense that this person is really quite frustrated or upset because they may be not receiving very good karma from whatever the consequences of their actions that have been. If there has been potentially infidelity or a scandal of sorts to do with someone's finances or to do with the romantic connection, or if there's been an imbalance to do with a home life or some sort of, you know, domestic dispute, I'm getting. So I feel like this karmic partner or karmic ex has been wanting something to go in their favour, but I feel like it's more likely going to go in your love interests of favour, okay? I'm getting the sense that this karmic partner or the karmic ex is actually getting quite peed off because your love interest has finally found out the truth to do with the connection with this person. Like, something's being revealed, the mask has come off, and they hate being ignored by your love interest. But I feel like that's what your person is doing. I feel like they don't really want anything more to do with this karmic partner, the karmic ex, or anything related to the third party. And they're taking the reins of their own life and becoming free and single, and most likely needing to take the time to heal their heartbreak. Now, obviously, this has been very difficult for your person. You know, obviously, if there's been a huge investment with this other connection or other situation of sorts, there is going to be difficulties in relation to healing, but they are working on themselves, and they're realizing that they have to let go of the burden and the stress if they are to be able to step into their kind of emperor status, as it were. You could also be dealing with an Aries. I'm picking up on here, we have the King of Wands and also the Queen of Wands. So this person sees you and them as a pair here, guys. Absolutely. And they feel very passionate about you. And so they've also revealed the truth that they've been disappointed that you and them haven't been able to come together because of whatever upset there has been. But they recognize that there is a strong soul connection between the two of you. And more than anything, they want to make their way make their way around into your life, as it were. This person's definitely got their eye on you. They're very interested. They're very keen. They see the bigger picture when it comes to you and them. And more than anything, they've been desiring you for a very long time, but they feel frustrated that they've not been able to physically show you with their kind of pure intentions, as it were, of what they want in relation to love with you, because they're most likely bombarded with something else or with someone else right now. So they're just a little bit stressed out, okay, guys? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clarify the Hierophant in reverse and also the Fool. So this Taurus energy and Aries energy. And see what else you can get for Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Your love interest, more than anything, wants to show to you that they want the growth with you. And that if you've heard anything through the grapevine, through friends of friends, or potentially even from the karmic partner or the karmic ex, or even from some sort of third party situation of sorts, there's been some sort of rumours or hearsay or naysayers or whatever you want to call it, like anything to do with you, your love interest is really hoping that you completely ignore all of that and just know and trust and have faith that your person genuinely wants this new beginning with you, because you genuinely make them happy here with the 9 of Cups, okay? And that they're closing out a karmic cycle. 999 here, guys, okay? Look at that, as I say that. 999, and then we've got the Hermit, which is another 9. You could be dealing with a Virgo. So that's 9999, so you could be seeing those numbers. Your person is. This is hugely significant. I feel like this person has needed this time in separation from you to have this recognition in that this connection is much deeper than what it may have seemed at the time, and that there's genuine love here with the Ace of Cups. They do love you and they do want this connection. And more than anything, here with the 5 of Swords in reverse, they actually just want to bring peace into your life. They're hoping you and them can come to an end of some sort of conflict or difficulty, and look at that, and move on forward together here with the 6 of Cups, okay? 6 of Cups, and get out of your heads here with the 8 of Swords in reverse. This person basically views you as a very strong past life connection, a very strong past life soulmate. They have very fond memories of you, and they're realizing that they're not going to be able to fully embrace this connection with you unless they have walked away or abandoned this other connection with this karmic partner or the karmic ex. And they're realizing that if they're going to have this sense of balance, that they need to break free of what's not serving them anymore. But they've had difficulty in doing this. They've had difficulty in breaking free from whatever doesn't serve them, but they are basically working on it. They are. But I feel like this love interest is relatively scared that other people, potentially their karmic partner, the karmic ex, are saying all sorts of things, or trying to put certain things on social media, or get you kind of triggered, as it were, so that you kind of act out of character, and you kind of, you know, react and have like a knee-jerk reaction rather than necessarily responding or completely ignoring it whatsoever and letting it go over your head. So I feel like whoever your love interest is dealing with, if they are trying to do of anything of ill will, as it were, against you, then they're just trying to trigger you or get a rise out of you. So I'm getting just like a sense of a warning here, guys. So just letting you know that. Look at this. We have the Hangman in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You could be dealing with a Pisces, maybe even Aquarius, a Leo, a Taurus or a Scorpio here. This Wheel of Fortune in reverse is resembling of bad luck, and that there has been a pause in your connection, and that this person is realizing that they don't want to be stuck where they are anymore. They don't want to be restricted, and they're not hanging around, and that they're actually doing something about it, and they're making the sacrifices that they need to in order to have a solid connection with you or a new beginning with you, because that is what they are wanting, okay? Especially if they have their own children, then they're wanting this new life to be a better role model for their children, but also they're wanting this better life for themselves, and ultimately to have something better with you as well. So it's all kind of like a knock-on effect here, guys. This person is absolutely not interested with staying where they were. They were very comfortable where they were and they had this sense of security, but they're really quite bored. They're quite bored where they were, and they're breaking free of it, and they're on their way to you here with the Chariot. You know, they are making moves. Even if you do not necessarily see of it, they are absolutely doing it here. They are moving. You could be dealing with a Chariot. I mean, a Cancer with a Chariot. Of course, you could be dealing with a Cancer. Oh gosh, guys. Yeah, so let's pull a few more cards and then we'll talk about this a little bit more with that Hierophant. Okay. The thing is, your person's most likely stayed in the sense of stagnancy, and were kind of like surrounding themselves with these other people, this kind of negative influence, and obviously with the karmic partner or the karmic ex, because they were fearful of kind of, you know, going out alone, as it were, like being their own person, being independent. You know, they probably had, you know, a lot going on in this other situation, but they weren't emotionally fulfilled or happy there. So it just caused them a load of stress, and they're realizing that they had to make the changes in their life and they needed to break free from this other personal situation. Look at this with the Empress here, Taurus and Libra energy. You know, they had to leave most likely a baby mama or a baby daddy here. I feel like you are kind of knowing that they've had to do this. What else here for the Hierophant, please? Thank you. Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. Look at that. Two of Cups upright, Two of Cups in reverse. You knew that your person had to go through this breakup, separation, or the divorce if they are to have harmony with you, but they needed to go through the disharmony with someone else first, and to empower themselves before having this new passionate beginning here with you with the Ace of Wands. They are having the inspired action to take the lead of their own life, what we saw with that Chariot, take the reins of their life and move themselves forward. And that's exactly what they're doing. I feel like they're going to let you know that they've drifted apart from this karmic partner or the karmic ex, and now things have definitely ended here. Look at that now with the Wheel of Fortune upright, okay? Things are very much turning around in your favour, or your person's favour, even if you think or feel that it's not. Just trust and have faith and believe, and knowing that everything is kind of turning around for you guys. But your person, more than anything, misses you, and they don't want you to be in separation anymore. Yeah, look at that. The Moon in reverse. More Pisces energy here, guys, with the King of Cups. Look at this. Your person has been shown here with that Moon in reverse that you are a very strong past life soulmate here, that you have a very strong soul connection with one another, and that the love that they genuinely have for you and the feelings that they have for you are real, and they are worth exploring here with that King of Cups, and that they want this two-way love with you because they recognise that they could have that with you if they were to break free and become single, okay? And that genuinely they don't feel this love with this other person, okay? They are moving themselves forward. Look at that as I say that. How beautiful is that with the Six of Swords? You both will eventually be able to move on peacefully here with that Six of Swords, out of the cold and in divine timing here. Look at that. So where there was once stress or strain or upset or anxiety to do with the connection, the kind of fog is being lifted, and I feel like there's something that's going to be revealed to you, or it's already been revealed to your person, and that's why they're making all of these changes. I feel like the changes have been very much, you know, hidden from you, but there's going to be some sort of action or something that's going to end up taking place where you're then going to be having this recognition of knowing, wow, my love interest really has been making the changes. They have been doing a lot behind the scenes, and it's just going to click for you, and it's going to kind of settle your nerves, I'm getting. Yeah, because you may have told lies to yourself. You know, you may have been in a state of confusion. Look at this, Nine of Cups in reverse. We're seeing lots of nines as well, guys. Look at that, because 18, if you break that down, that's also a 9. So 999, again, look at that, King of Pentacles in reverse. Your person is going to reveal to you that they've been very emotionally unsatisfied where they were, and they've also hated having to keep you at arm's length and keep you at a distance and being cold and being withdrawn, and that's absolutely not what they've wanted to do. But I feel like they've needed to protect you in some sort of way by keeping you at arm's length. But I feel like you may have thought that this person just wasn't interested in you or didn't want anything to do with you, but that's definitely not the case, because more than anything here with the Three of Cups, they want to be in your life and they want to celebrate and they want a reunion or union with you. Okay. Two of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot in reverse, Cancer's energy, Queen of Cups. How beautiful is that though? Because we just saw the King of Cups with that proof of that love that this person has for you. As I'm reading energy here rather than gender or sex, so obviously take it as it resonates, guys. This person has realised that they can't have the forward movement with you unless they end what they need to end, and it's been incredibly painful because they know that you're a pair here. Look at that with that Queen of Cups. Okay, guys? We have the Nine of Swords here in reverse, Nine of Swords upright. So this person, if they are to lessen the anxiety about the connection with you and them, then they have to break free of whatever isn't serving them, and they have to kind of reject the third party or the karmic partner or the karmic ex, regardless of the amount of drama that it causes, because the cycle needs to be closed out here with the Wheel of Fortune. The cycle needs to be closed out. Your love interest is going to reveal to you that they are now off the fence in relation to what they are wanting to do with their life. They are definitely making the changes. It's been very painful, but they're realizing that they can't just kind of chug along anymore. They have to end what isn't serving them, and they've got this karmic partner or karmic ex or the third party who is most likely stirring up a load of drama or trauma or whatever in their life. And your person, more than anything, has had their confidence knocked and they're really hurting right now. And all they want to do is like be with you and be in your energy, but at the same time, they really need to work on themselves and like kind of like rebalance their kind of inner world so that it matches their outer world, so that eventually them having peace for themselves, they're going to be able to come forward and bring you a sense of closure and peace as well. So that you kind of know where you're both at with one another as well. Okay, so let's look into the full Aries energy. Let's look into that. Your love interest will most likely say to you that the reason that they broke up, they went through the breakup, the separation or the divorce with this person. Look at that. Libra, this is your card, the Justice card. They're going to let you know that they have been sad because they've had to go through this lawsuit, this legal, upset or anything like that. It's like, because they've had a heavy investment with this other person, they're realizing that they shouldn't have had this investment with them, that they should have had it with you the whole entire time, and now they feel like sad because they feel like they've missed out on an opportunity for you and them to have something, and they're full of regret by not going forward towards you. But I feel like this is all in a sense of karma here, guys, that this person has had significant life lessons that they've needed to learn from this karmic partner, from this karmic ex or this third party situation, that they weren't going to learn these lessons if they were with you any sooner. So it was necessary for this person to go through what they needed to learn those lessons, and eventually take the time to heal, let go of what not serving them anymore, and then feel a lot more happier and content within themselves and embrace this sense of self-love before coming forward towards you and kind of giving you their cup of love, because they most likely didn't even have their own full cup. It was probably empty, and they can't come forward towards you in having this brand new love with an empty cup. And that's the last thing that they would want. That's the last thing that they would want. But what I'm also getting with that is that this karmic partner or the karmic ex is really kind of sad and frustrated and annoyed because they are being rejected by this love interest, and that you're going to have the victory in the balance, and that your love interest is most likely going to win the lawsuit and leave them out in the cold, as it were. Okay, everything's going to be revealed to you all here, guys, with the High Priestess in reverse, that there has been a sense of mind games and manipulation and lies and rumours and everything else relating to this, a sense of like legal case or lawsuit or documentation, or, you know, whatever has been said word of mouth. There has been a load of false accusations I'm getting, like things are going to be revealed. This karmic partner, the karmic ex or third party, if they've been wearing a mask, it's going to be falling off, or it's already falling off here, guys, okay, to let you know. So the true characters are being revealed, as it were, and your person is gaining a new sense of confidence within themselves by following their intuition to break free here. They're detaching from this person or from this situation because they are trusting their judgment more, whereas before they may have not necessarily trusted themselves, okay? So let's look into the Fool here, guys. The Fool, Aries energy. What's this for Libra? But your love interest, more than anything, has felt sad in a sense of, I'm getting the word grief. They felt grief and sorrow because they know that they haven't been fair with you, and that they need to take accountability for their actions, and that they know that you are deserving of knowing the truth, and that they don't actually want to hold anything back from you, and they want to let you know that if they did let you go in the past, they really didn't want to do that. But I feel like it's like this person may say to you that they felt like they didn't have a choice, or potentially they got bad advice from other people who they listened to, that they should be working things out with their karmic partner, the karmic ex, or in this third party, because they had some sort of, you know, practical reasons as to why they needed to stay with this person or stay in this other situation in relation to children or family or finances or their career, or, you know, something along those lines, okay? But your person is getting the strength and courage to move themselves out and have their new beginning, you know, Leo energy. Why is the Fool here, please, for Libra? I feel like your faith is just being tested as of right now. So just be optimistic that things are going to be revealed to you. See, all the cards are wanting to just drop out of my hand. You will receive some sort of good news relatively soon about what's been going on. I feel like this person is definitely keeping tabs on you, and you're most likely keeping tabs on them too in some sort of way, even if you haven't made it blatantly obvious. Four of Cups. This person is fearful that you're not going to accept their cup of love because they may have been selfish in the past. You won't be open to the idea of healing, but they want something with you here. Look at that with the King of Wands upright. You know how I was saying earlier, I was saying that this person's want to take control of their life. Well, this is what this person wants to do, and they're realising who they invested in was not their person. And you see how this Queen of Wands, you know, is looking back. If I hold the cards up like this, they're looking at your love interest, but your love interest is not interested whatsoever. What they're looking back on is retrospectively on how they can figure out a healing with you and them and work on something together, because they want to actually nurture the connection with you and reconcile. Hierophant in reverse, look at that. Hierophant in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. Temperance in reverse. You could be dealing with a Taurus or maybe even a Sagittarius here, guys. This person is changing their beliefs. They were very restricted in their beliefs, but they are realising that what you and this person have is not conventional. It's not a conventional relationship. It's not the norm, as it were. You have a very strong soul tie with one another, and this person feels it. And they're frustrated with themselves because they know that they caused a load of chaos or imbalance in your life because they listen to other people. What else here with that Fool, please? What else can you tell us with that Fool? I'm getting that one. Yeah, look at that. This person wants to apologise to you. They want to apologise basically that they stayed in this other connection with this other person, with this karmic partner, the karmic ex, or the third party, and they stayed in it for practical reasons, and they may have not fully kind of opened up to you and told you what was going on in their situation. They may have held things back from you. But look at that. More than anything here, with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups, this person wants you and them to move on forward together in love. Okay? They want you and them to move on forward. So expect an apology, expect a phone call, a text message, a DM, something out of the blue. This person's absolutely going to make their move on you. They've realised that they didn't put in any effort in the past, but they're going to do it now. Absolutely. Look at that, the Fool clarifying the Fool. How beautiful is that? Aries energy. This guy, wow, this guy's, you know, I'm getting this guy, this girl. This, guys, is really important as well, because look, the Fool with the Fool and the Star above it. So this person is nervous to approach you because they want this new beginning. They want to do right by you. I feel like the sense of desperation potentially from this person, because they're overthinking it and realising that your connection was not obviously equal, and they want to have something that's equal. But this person is worried because they want to come in with a commitment, or they want to talk about the idea of commitment, but they're fearful that you're not going to be keen on the idea of it because of whatever happened in the past. So it's like this person wants to show you that they care, that they love you, that they want to make their move and everything else, but at the same time, it's like they know that they have to do things differently if you and them are going to have things work out. Look at that with the Hierophant, and also with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, with Temperance in reverse. This person's absolutely going to say to you that they lost a lot out financially to do with this breakup, separation, or divorce with this karmic partner, the karmic ex, or leaving of the third party. And look at that. And they're trying to get their money together with the King of Pentacles. And they're trying to heal. Look at that with the Four of Swords. You know, Four of Swords in reverse, Four of Swords. They've needed to take the time to heal their finances, their career, their stability, but because they've had blocks in the way of coming forward towards you, because they've not been able to get their ish in gear. I'm going to take one more. But they're letting you know that they're sorry from kind of like retreating away from you, and that they didn't really want to do that, but they felt like they had to. But they love you. Look at that. Can we start again? Can we have this love with the Ace of Cups? They love you. And they've realised it now here with the Hermit. So this separation has really taught them a lesson and made them realise that they want this solid commitment with you, this love with you, okay? And that they realised with the King of Pentacles upright, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that whoever they were dealing with was the wrong person for them. It wasn't the right person. And that they are now recognising that they've needed to do the healing. Look at that with the Three of Swords in reverse, and move themselves forward to manifest what they are wanting. But they are feeling relatively exhausted as of right now, but they are definitely maturing. They're definitely maturing. They're definitely working on themselves. But let's look into the romance angels here, guys, and see what additional messages we can get for you today. If you are enjoying this reading, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. And if you are enjoying this reading, please hit that like button, as it makes a massive difference with the channel, and it really does help get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So thank you all so much. Everything you need to know about myself and the channel is in the description box below. And if you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there is now a donation link in the description box as well. So thank you so much to those who have already donated, and thank you to those who are already thinking of donating as well. I greatly appreciate you all. And even if you do not financially donate, then a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, and also leave us a comment, and I'll get back to you on those eventually as well. Okay, guys? But this person had to be separate from you so that they would have this recognition of who you were to them, and a new sense of appreciation for you as well in their life, and the, you know, why you are in their life, you know. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So yeah, they're definitely getting people who they feel like they can trust to help them. So I'm getting their friendship circle has got smaller because they may have had to get rid of a few frenemies. Especially if they've been dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, then they may have had obviously mutual friends, and they could have been realizing that these supposed mutual friends were more of their karmic partner or the karmic ex's friends, so they don't really want to be associated with them anymore, so they've had to cut out certain people, or they found out that there was, you know, where their true friends' kind of loyalties lie. So they've had some hard lessons here, guys. I'm getting the sense of pulling out the weeds, which is really interesting. I feel like that's like a gardening term, but you know, when you're gardening, you have to pull out the weeds, you have to get rid of the weeds, because obviously there needs to be the space for the growth, for all the other plants, so you need to get rid of the weeds. So I feel like your person has definitely been doing a bit of like pruning. I'm getting pruning as well. They've been like kind of trimming the edges, like trimming the fat, like, you know, when you kind of trim the fat off meat, you're getting rid of what's not serving you, what's not necessarily good for you. They've really been doing a sense of cleansing or getting rid of, or whatever they feel is necessary from their life. I'm getting a sense of a detox, so they could be doing a detox. But we have religious factors here. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So potentially your love interest may have been with this karmic partner or the karmic ex, because there was a sense of both sharing the same religion, the same culture. I'm getting the words arranged marriage for some reason. So there could have been something that kind of tied them in together. And I feel like your love interest wasn't genuinely happy in this other situation. And they want to kind of break free from that. They want to move on from that. Look at that, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So this is like my twin flame card here, guys. So you could be dealing with your divine counterpart, divine masculine, divine feminine here. I'm getting a very strong soul tie between the two of you if you're not resonating with that kind of term, as it were. But this person is definitely calling you in, or you've potentially been calling this person in. So I just feel like keep doing whatever you're doing because it's working. Look, separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. They're getting their friends to help them to go through this separation with this karmic partner, the karmic ex, or leaving of a third party. And they're getting their friends also to help them to deal with the separation between you and them, and so that they can get some solid advice. Or I'm getting spiritual guidance here, guys, from someone. Maybe even a guru or sorts, potentially, or a spiritual teacher. I'm getting a healer, a shaman, esoteric teacher, or someone who's into the occult, as it were. They're getting some sort of advice from someone which is allowing them to see the bigger picture of the connection between you and them, but also what they've been through in their life. They could also have gone through a spiritual awakening or the dark night of the soul, or maybe you've gone through that. I feel like you've probably already gone through that, but you may have gone through another wave of like ascension or something. So this person is realizing that they want to kind of I'm getting this sense like catch up with you, or they want to kind of get involved with whatever it is that you're doing in your life. I feel like whatever you do in your life is very interesting or intriguing to this person, your love interest, and they want to change their life. They want to change their life. I'm getting a sense get more in tune emotionally and spiritually rather than focusing so much on the physical and the material. I feel like this person's recognized what's important in their life. So they're changing. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So yeah, I'm getting the sense that if your person was tied in some sort of way legally, or with a karmic partner, karmic ex, or a third party to do with religion or their culture, or to do with, you know, children or a lawsuit of sorts or something, I feel like they're wanting forgiveness from their family or loved ones or friends, you know, who they have close connections with whatever happened, and kind of, you know, be more on an equal footing and then kind of move on forward. If that's not necessarily the case, then I feel like your love interest, when they come forward to most likely apologise to you, then they're hoping they can get the sense of forgiveness and acceptance from you, and you can move on forward together. So I'll do one more, please, for Libra. One more for Libra, please, and thank you. Thank you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Yeah, absolutely. Just keep doing what you're doing, because things are definitely changing around and you're in your favour. Passion at the bottom of the deck. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yeah, this person definitely feels the love and the passion for you. They're absolutely releasing their ex. You haven't got to worry about that if that's whatever you're dealing with. I'm getting also extras as well, so whoever else is kind of like in a sense of interference as of right now, they are most likely, wow, I'm getting weeding through the chaff. Weeding through the chaff, I think that's like a term for also pruning and kind of getting rid of, you know, the unwanted bits, if you know what I mean. I know that sounds a bit, you know, obviously take we feel resonates and leave the rest, but I feel like you kind of guys know what I'm talking about here. Yeah, they're learning to love themselves first and know themselves better, in recognizing that they are deserving of better, and they're releasing what's not serving them anymore and having this new sense of, you know, fun and zest and passion in their life and being optimistic, because, you know, we have the Fool clarifying the Fool, and also the Ace of Cups with the Page, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Cups. Like, this person is really kind of tapping in potentially with their inner child as well, in recognizing that, you know, that they still have, you know, life left to live, that they don't have to kind of wallow in self-pity with whatever they've been dealing with in a previous situation that's been challenging. We all have to go through difficult times, guys. So it's how we deal with it, you know. Soulmates in separation, unspoken love messages. So let's get into this. So this could be what your love interest wants to say to you, or what you would like to say to your love interest. This could be obviously, you know, if you've had very little contact, no contact, or if you are talking, then it could be a bit sporadic here, guys. But obviously take out how this resonates, because we do have cross watchers here, guys. You're very welcome. What can we get here for Libra, please? Thank you. Every song I hear reminds me of you. I feel like a fool for losing you. Wow, guys. Well, that's Fool has come up 3 times, the Fool twice, and then also the Fool again. So yeah, this person absolutely feels like a fool, or they did in the past. It's like they were a negative sense of a fool, and now they want to be a positive sense of a fool. Like, they want to enjoy their life with folly rather than being foolish, if you get what I mean. I should have listened to my intuition. Well, they're definitely doing that now here, guys. But they're recognising that. I'm getting the sense that they realised that they were self-sabotaging themselves. Sorry I did not see your value and worth when we were together. 2 more, please, for Libra. I feel this one. I regret my past mistakes and wish I can have another chance with you. Well, they absolutely want another chance, guys. That's why they want this sense of forgiving and learning, and they're coming in with an apology. 1 more, please, for Libra. Thank you. Ooh. No, that came over, it flipped over, but then went back again. What else for Libra? That one. Deliver me from temptation. Interesting. So they could have had issues with temptation, with lust, with codependency, with negative influences, all sorts of different things. So obviously you guys would know better than I would. So take what you feel resonates. Give me more time. I'm working on being a better counterpart for you. I struggle with revealing my true feelings and emotions. I am still healing. Well, we know that with that hermit. This is not the way I wanted things to end. I wish I could go back in time, and life hasn't been too nice to me, and I took that out on you. Okay, so that, guys, is going to be the end of the reading. So I hope that there were a few messages in there that resonated, if some messages, if not the whole reading. Let us know down in the comments below, and I'll eventually get back to you. Recently there's just been so many comments, and I've had a little bit of difficulty with trying to reply back to everyone, so I will be doing my best here, guys. So I hope you can just kind of bear with me. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the reading, and I have enjoyed reading for you today. So please take care of yourselves. Have a very good week. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe and comment as well. And I'll speak to you very soon. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Bye now.